Science! Yo, it's your homeboy, Dog Science. So, today we'll be talking about my FamLab experience. The world is going through a digital change, and the UK is one of the countries leading the pack in wanting to be at the top levels of robotics and artificial intelligence. So I joined a competition called FamLab. Those of you that may know. What is FamLab? Well, FamLab is basically a science communication competition. So basically scientists, engineers, doctors, even a broad aspect of STEM, arts, and mathematicians, PhD students, freelancers all come to convey a scientific topic of their liking within 3 minutes. We can pick a topic, it could be a research that we're researching on, or anything that we are interested in. And here comes the art to it. We have to convey such complex topics in 3 minutes. So the art is, we have to basically understand what our topic and understand what parts of it is, using keywords to highlight the topics and string it together artistically. And we're only allowed to bring on a prop. We can't use PowerPoints, can't use videos, just ourselves and a prop. So in this competition, the FamLab competition, I entered, because I live in Cambridge, I entered that way. And when I entered, we had to basically get the judges to look at our videos. I was interacting with this helicopter ball by its infrared sensors at the bottom. Keyword, interaction. But when it comes to robots, there are some resistance to them. Because I know there's people out there that says robots are stealing our jobs. They're stealing our jobs. I get it, but robots may and will have some benefit. The judges really liked my video, so they basically voted it unanimously for me to go through. I won the opportunity to represent Cambridge in the UK championships, basically. It was really cool. It was really an interesting event. I love it. I love the world of science and technology. So being able to just talk about it and artistically convey it, for me it was just a sick experience. And before we get to the experience, why did I join FamLab? I've entered FamLab before. This was actually my third time lucky, which was good. The second time I entered FamLab, second time I entered FamLab was like 2016. And at this time I was studying a master's in sustainability. I wanted to convey what sustainability was. You can only bring props on the stage. So I was kind of thinking outside the box. So I had 3 of my friends, and each of my friends, one was labeled ecology, one economy, and one ecology, economy, and sociology. So these are basically the 3 pillars of sustainability. And these things are quite important because we interact with this all the time. The economy is basically how we govern our finances and ourselves. Sociology is us as people within ecology, and ecology is Mother Earth. So I did a little poetic piece to show and convey this. That took me to the Cambridge finals. It was a really good piece because I thought outside the box. I got my friends to come on stage. We had this technically said you had to bring props that you can carry on stage. I could technically carry all 3 of my friends on stage, but they could walk on the stage, so they walked on the stage. So they allowed it, and I was like, whoa, that's a bit pushing it, but it got me through. So so I secured the bag. So when I got past that, I went to Cambridge finals, and when I went to the finals, my topic was on epigenetics. But the foundation of epigenetics is basically DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. The DNA can be found in almost every single cell in our bodies. It's literally the instructor that commands what eye color you have, to how tall you'd be, to how short you'd be, to your hair texture, to even if you're born with your eyebrows being perfectly on fleek or not. The epigenome is basically a system above the DNA that tells the DNA how to express itself. The DNA stays the same, it's fixed during our lifetimes. But the epigenome changes according to what we do, how we eat, what we often eat, and the environments that we expose ourselves to. So Epigenetics, basically a system that resides above the DNA. It basically tells the DNA how to express itself. It's already expressing itself, but epigenetics tells it how to maybe reduce its expression or increase its expression. It's a new paradigm in genetics, because what this means is that in your lifetime, what you do, the environments that you expose yourself in, can actually affect how you express your genetics. So you may have some untapped things, you may have something in your genes, you may be a good athlete, but because you've been inactive for like your whole life, you probably have like a, fast twitch muscles that can help you become a really good sprinter, but because you haven't really activated, you haven't really trained in that or utilized your fast twitch muscles, after a while your DNA starts to not express fast twitch muscles, and yeah, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I want to give a shout out to the British Council, Cambridge University, and Cheltenham, and the Cheltenham Science Festival. Like, these groups help make this experience such an amazing experience for me. Anyway, take care. Bye.